Makadi prof. No faras. In the podium, you see my prof. Sakopa unique and what was it? Let's do Mizran. Up. Just separate. The direct and don't leave. And things go. I want to sketch it. To sketch. Getting better. Upon us, everything I think is now set. For this, hello. Yes, how are you? No problem. Okay. Okay. Thank you. ED-UNZA. Okay. EOA picture. All right. I'm setting my dog there. It's okay. Then the press. It's hello, Prof. I'm for a change, right now, no, you are right on time. Diamond. The chicken that yes. How are you? Okay. Kune master program. Right, so now the kind of show up I think you can see. Yes. When I'm saying that in Kunigurgin, check out the I'm saying in Mana. The same out. I think I'm saying in. Hey, I am meeting in. But let me use don't let me use my account. Okay. Kumana. Munaito zozvitezo zviri pakati
Thank you very much. Sorry, takukusha.
Angapenda mzungu. Was it on Zoom or on? Yeah, on Zoom. Okay. Mimi mnapenda mzungu watu mzima. Yeah, but now we are Toto, who look at that meeting here? He pictures here. No one ever.
So I can hit the flash and it runs on Kangam.
All right. Can't security. I think it's under security. We can lock him. He wants to open the right. Right. Under security. Right. Security. Locking. You can digitalize it. Apana kwa sababu chikero ichiri kustream ire manje.
Mashanda ne wakadzi. It's part of grooming.
Adizo. You want to share with him? So it's still streaming. Sapa, you're not sending them. Or the same link. From the
ministry, yeah, I see. Can I make a expect? Wasn't a Dambudzo conflict?
If it has cheated, the
Saka wichinidza namutsika ndweya vatofana kuisaka panyika pavo. Mavataurira. Bosi statangutaura zvakati chivapa iyo bosi nangoti vati by the government of Zimbabwe saka pamwe hazvizobiri zvirira chivapa ichibhana ichocho kuti ndochavarifana kusi
mukubuda panapa
ko apo
apa izvezvi apa hamsana makubuda katisa bhana
chimbopai namutsiki wacho kuti vaise icho
share chaisi kubuda ndinda share nekurinda yaisi kubuda
saka ndisike pali
Account wasn't allowed to share screen. Share screen. So those are the screen too. I can do PowerPoint presentation. Share. Wameno ayizikubula
anebhana rakanzi T second Mr. Peters akutumira rakanzi Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa scholarship program. ED-UNZA ingori ndopa landing page bentozoisa lingero. Saka it's not by the government. It's not by the government of Zimbabwe. Yakanzi ED-UNZA scholarship program. Dash UNZA scholarship program. UNZA UNZA market literacy. UNZA scholarship program. But varikukutumira Mr. Peters just hold on. Kuti chite chilending kai isitozesa lingi manje. Just hold on. Mr. Peters mawatumira.
Ndokutumira this. Yes. Hello.
Inoita lending yours.
Hello. I'm just. There is yet to shake my mind in guess. All right.
Peters is sending you to Mnangagwa. So you are don't think it landing page. Keep using website. And then was okay tell me. Fantastic.
Excellent.
Yes, it's a good time for you. Dublin?
Yes. So I was please, we are much closer to you now.
Very much closer.
It's 2 minutes
Yes,
from the embassy.
yes, yes. You know, they did communicate. They did communicate. And who have met
Ngala, he is coming.
I just met him by phone.
Oh, yeah.
He was in touch.
Yes.
One of them just open.
No.
Fine.
Yeah, because we wrote, we saw the letter that they were
Yes,
say, all of them chose to know him.
close at home.
Maybe they just want to take a Bible.
Yes. And passionate. That's the kind of method they put.
Awardees.
This is Slam. Grammarly's cutting-edge technology helps you craft
Good afternoon. Is the thing working? Anything better to do this thing? You like it?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, if it's me speaking, I'm very loud. Thank you. Thank you very much. The chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Emmerson, Dambudzo Mnangagwa, University of Zambia Scholarship Program that we want to call ED-UNZA Scholarship Program. Mr. Heaven Gala, trustees of the ED-UNZA Scholarship Program, Your Excellency, the Ambassador, Your Excellency, the Zambian Ambassador to Zimbabwe, Your Excellency, Mr. E. Chenda, ED-UNZA scholarship students, 10 of them that are present, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Professor Fano Tavira here, represented by Ms. Konese, the Chief Director of Human Resources, directors and deputy directors in the Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education, University, the Vice Chancellor, University of Zimbabwe, Professor Paul Makumo, the librarian, Ms. Konzo, the registrar, Dr. Noah Mtongoreni, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, thank you very much for being here, all of you. I just want to start by inviting the Vice Chancellor of the University of Zimbabwe just to welcome us. By the way, I am your master of ceremony, Professor Amon Murwira, and Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development.
Let me say to the Director of Ceremonies, thank you very much. Let me now recognize His Excellency, the Ambassador of Zambia in Zimbabwe. Let me recognize our Honorable Minister of Social Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Professor Dr. Amon Mugula. Let me recognize the chairperson of the Board of Trustees for the ED-UNZA Scholarship Program, Mr. Emmerson. ladies and gentlemen, already friends, let me just take this minute to say welcome to the University of Zimbabwe. As University of Zimbabwe, we are highly honored to be part of this program by being a host and to be part of this program that's so inspiring to us to pursue the mission of unlocking potential that we see in our young people through this esteemed scholarship program. So welcome, I will allow the process to continue. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor, Professor Paul Mapumo. It is my honor and privilege to welcome the chairman of the ED-UNZA Scholarship Program, Mr. Herbert Ngala, to give his welcome remarks. His chairman. Thank you very much, sir. If I can recognize you as our guest of honor today, Honorable Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology, Honorable Professor Emmerson, His Excellency, Ambassador Ichenda, Zambian Ambassador to Zimbabwe, Acting Permanent Secretary of Higher and Tertiary Education, Mr. Kwanese, Vice Chancellor, University of Zimbabwe, Professor Paul Mapumo, who's hosting us. Thank you very much, sir. My fellow trustees and students, the real honored guests today, the students of the ED-UNZA Scholarship Trust, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start by passing condolences to HE on the many lives of Zimbabweans that have lost through COVID-19, and amongst them his own blood sister who passed away yesterday. May their dear souls rest in peace. The ED-UNZA Trust was formed by His Excellency the President on 2 November 2019. His vision was to expand education of Zimbabwean students to study at his former university, UNZA, which he has very fond memories and attachment to. The terms and conditions of the scholarship trust were as follows. One, that we will identify highly gifted students, 30 points and better, to be given an opportunity to pursue their further education. Number two, that the students should come from all 10 regions of Zimbabwe. In fact, this is why His Excellency said it should start with 10, because each province, each region must be represented by at least one student. The third TLC was that there must be a strong gender balance, which does not prejudice the girl child in any way. In fact, if anything, if we're going to pay at all, we're going to pay towards a preference to the girl child. Fourth, that the children should come from indigent backgrounds, and like the HE often reminds us, that education is the single best weapon to fight poverty. And finally, that there must be bias for studies, students who want to study law, because he's a lawyer himself, but also medicine and science. At our very first meeting with HE on 10 September 2020, the vision was expanded to be as follows: that there must be 10 Zimbabwean students who will go to study at UNZA per year. So we are not just going to be the number of students, but we will be taking 10 more students in exactly the same formula every year to go to ED-UNZA. And the mandate was revised to say there will be 5 students coming from Zambia to study at any one of our 13 universities. And I understand that those students will soon be on their way and they have been identified. The trustees, the fund is run by a highly committed and passionate 5 trustees who are as follows: myself as chairman, my vice chair is Mbai Nyumba. You can stand up and so that people can see you. This is my vice chair. The secretary is Farai Ngocho, who also happens to be the eldest daughter of our patron. The other trustee is Rankema Vunga, if you can stand up for that. And last but not least is the Honorable Professor Vunga himself, the Minister of Finance. I mentioned his name last because I would want us to extend special thanks to him. We would not be anywhere near where we are with this program if it wasn't for the Minister himself. He is the life and he is the driver of our trust. Can you please give him? Now, I'm going to talk a little about sponsors. This is important for you students to understand that this trust is a private initiative by HE. And his intention is that it will outlive his presidency and himself. I think one thing the honorable scholarship trust, like the Rhodes Trust, etc., which outlive the legacy, which outlive the people themselves that live forever. So our mandate we have is that this scholarship trust should outlive the presidency and the president himself. He has embarked on fundraising, and the inaugural anchor sponsors FBC. Thank you very much, FBC. Here today, like Roy, if you can stand up. Roy Yakulua, actually head of marketing. Other anchor sponsor is FMC, which is represented by the CEO of Dambudzo, who is also going forward. The strategy is to invite more companies to participate. The students and course will grow exponentially. And by year 4, we will have over 50 Zimbabwean students at ED-UNZA and over 20 Zambian students at our various universities in Zimbabwe. By then, we will need a budget in excess of $500,000 per year to meet our obligations. I hereby make that appeal right now to other sponsors on behalf of our patron to come in and pursue this worthy cause. Appointment of a liaison officer. Now talking to the students is that as you embark on your studies in Lusaka, you may have problems that require the trust attention. We don't want to give you an organization that has got no faces, and that has got no numbers. But you will have the University of Zambia's own student welfare department. But us, as the trust, we have decided to appoint Mrs. Farai Ngocho as your liaison officer, who will be a parent-like figure to you. Don't hesitate to come back here. Problems, especially early on, as you settle down. We want to learn from you, and already she has been doing that role of liaison. So if Farai, you can just stand up once more. This is your mother and father. Onwards, and she will be exchanging details, contact details with you. Now, as I come towards the end of my presentation, if I can give you some advice to you students, be conscious of your newly found freedom. From now onwards, you're going to be alone, away from your parents. Your newly found freedom, do not abuse that freedom, but rather use that freedom to be you. Never forget what you went to Lusaka for. Be role models of your family, of your community, and your country. Do not let yourself down. This is an amazing opportunity for you. Learn and grow. Meet new people of your age and interest. Come back to Zimbabwe as better people. Go there as brothers and sisters and look after each other. Be humble and respectful even to those that you left behind. Appoint a representative or a spokesperson among yourselves. You will be over 50 by the time you graduate. You will be the most senior of all students to follow. This scholarship, I repeat, is in the president's special capacity. It's not a state scholarship. You are honored. It is a very, very generous scholarship. There are no other students on Zimbabwe scholarships that are getting as generous a scholarship. It not embarrass Eki or his corporate sponsors. You will be quickly recalled if you fail or are indisciplined. There are thousands of other students who would die to get an opportunity like what you've just been given. The minister tells us that the selection committee was inundated by young people who wanted this opportunity. You are the luckiest out of millions of students. You 10 are very lucky. Please take full advantage of this and don't let yourselves and anyone down. In conclusion, be respectful, gracious visitor to Zambia. UNZA is rated as being in the top 20 universities in Africa, in the same league as some of the very best on the continent. Zambian people are known for their warmth and friendliness. Please reciprocate. You are going to be in the right place socially and academically. Finally, enjoy your university days. These will be the best days of your life. We as the ED-UNZA Trust are glad to walk your life and journey with you. We are privileged to have you as our first students. I thank you. Tinotenda, siyabonga, sikoma kwamkini.
Thank you very much, Chairman, for your kind words, explanation on the scholarship, which is very clear, and the structure, which is very clear, and the aims that are very clear. The most important thing is that it's going to outlive the presidency. It's going to outlive the life of all of us. It means we are establishing a tradition of working for the people, for the youth, so that we can grow this country. Very important message. It is my privilege now to invite His Excellency E-Chenda to give his remarks. Your Excellency, sir.
I must confess that this is the first occasion that I've seen the rest of one, and I must have served also. Our director of ceremonies this morning, who is also our guest of honor, Honorable Minister of Fire and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Government, Professor Amon Murila, Acting Permanent Secretary, Minister of Higher Education, the Chairperson of the ED-UNZA Scholarship Trust, Mr. Herbert Kala, and the other trustees present, Vice Chancellor of the University of Zimbabwe, Professor Mafumo, the Registrar of the University of Zimbabwe, Dr. Noah Tongoreni, the honors of the occasion, the students going to Zambia, members of the media, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go any further, please allow me on behalf of Zambia and indeed on our behalf to take this opportunity to convey our deepest sympathies on the untimely passing on of some distinguished members of the cabinet, as well as many other Zimbabweans who have succumbed to the COVID-19 pandemic. It is our sincere hope that through concerted efforts we shall triumph over the ravages of this global plague. Our prayers and sympathies are with the surviving families. Honorable Minister, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to express my sincere gratitude for the invitation to witness this send-off of the 10 students to the University of Zambia, who are beneficiaries of the ED-UNZA Scholarship Trust. This initiative is a clear testimony of the importance that His Excellency the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Comrade Dr. Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, attaches to education. More especially that the scholarship is targeting highly gifted candidates from disadvantaged families. It is a recognition of education as an equalizer and a key driver towards industrialization and development of any country. This development is also in the spirit of the Memorandum of Understanding on Science, Technology, and Innovation between our two great countries, which seeks to, among other things, promote the sharing of best practices in the areas of higher education, loans, and scholarships. This ceremony is a culmination of the pledge that His Excellency the President made in Lusaka, Zambia, in November 2019, to award presidential scholarships to deserving candidates to study at the University of Zambia. It is gratifying to note that Zambia was chosen for this important milestone. Let me also take this opportunity to thank His Excellency the President for extending this gesture to Zambia by offering scholarships to Zambian students to study at universities in Zimbabwe. It's no tender. That is a demonstration of the premium that the President places on his enduring connection with Zambia. This momentous milestone does not only consolidate the existing excellent bilateral relations between the two countries, but also supports efforts aimed at creating synergies between universities in the two countries. To the beneficiaries of the scholarship, I wish to assure that the University of Zambia, as you have heard, is a highly ranked and reputable institution with a track record of excellence in teaching, learning, research, consultancy, and community management, and has demonstrated the world the values of its diverse range of offerings in the higher education sector. Since its inception in 1966, the University of Zambia has turned out eminent personalities in various fields, where we have served humanity with distinction. Its luminaries include His Excellency the President Dr. Mnangagwa, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Zambia, Dr. Edgar Chagwalungu, and the late President of the Republic of Zambia, Dr. David Patrick Mwanawasa. So for you, my friends who are going to Zambia, especially in the School of Law, you are on good track record. When you get to Zambia, just look for the passport. For those of you that have got ambitions for the one-slot position, the highest position of the land, I think the password lies somewhere in the School of Law at home. Obviously, your selection is a testimony of the confidence that the benefactors have in you. And I have no doubt that you excel in your various fields of study. I want to assure you that you'll be safe in Zambia as the country has continued to enjoy peace and tranquility. I wish you a wonderful stay in Zambia as you embark on your academic journey. I also, as a word of advice, adopt all the words of advice given by the chairman of the trustee as my own. Once again, I wish to thank you I wish to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, for this wonderful gesture. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Ambassador of the Republic of Zambia to Zimbabwe, His Excellency Mr. E.J. At this moment, I would like to invite one of the representatives of the students to come and say a few remarks on behalf of the group. Is there anyone who's prepared now? Thank you. You can come straight down.
My greetings to the Honorable President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, His Excellency Comrade Dr. Mnangagwa in absentia, the Minister of Education, honorable guests, and everyone gathered here to witness the send-off ceremony of the Presidential Scholarship at the University of Zambia 2021. Standing before you is the bona fides of Zimbabwe, Rachel Zomuya, representing the 10 students selected to go and study at the University of Zambia at the pleasure of His Excellency, Dr. Mnangagwa. We are really honored to be the 10 recipients of the Presidential Scholarship 2021. We would like to take We are really honored to be the 10 recipients of the Presidential Scholarship 2021. We would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your financial assistance you are providing to us. It is and will always be of great help in all our educational assistance. Because of your generosity and support, our aspirations have been realized. Your scholarship has opened a door and prospects of brighter future and will play a key role in shaping us into successful people in future. We are very happy and deeply appreciative to your support. We were thrilled to hear that we have been selected. For this, will enable us to reach the fullest and professional potentials. For we are the chosen ones. We promise you that we will not only be the students, but also be the ambassador of the Republic of Zimbabwe as a whole. Because of this blessed opportunity, we promise you that we will work hard and devote our time to our studies. We are only hoping that one day we too will be in a position to bring smiles into other needy students as you have helped us. Your kindness has enabled us not only to find a good president in you, Honorable Comrade Dr. Emmerson Dambudzo, but also a good and caring father, and also to receive excellent education. The other 9 students and I myself, Rachel Zomuya, cannot express our gratitude enough. And we want you to know that your generous support will see us achieving our dreams. Thank you very much once again for your generosity, our loving and caring father, and also our President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, His Excellency, Comrade Dr. Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Thank you, Tatenda Siyabonga.
Thank you very much, Zomuya, for those very kind words. Your Excellency, this is the first meeting that we saw the guest of honor being the master of ceremony. I have to explain myself. I was sent to be the master of ceremony by the guest of honor. So I cannot pretend the patron. So I still have to do my duties and then do what I was sent to do by the patron. So, Your Excellency, I'm now going to change over and read the message of the patron. Comrade Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa, who is the patron of the ED-UNZA Scholarship Trust. We want to pay our condolences to His Excellency for having lost a beloved sister. That's why His Excellency could not be with us today. May the soul of the dear sister rest in eternal peace. His Excellency would have wanted to be here. He chose this gate. But it's quite a privilege to be able to read what he would have said and report what he would have said. It's quite an honor and it's humbling. This is what my president, His Excellency, would have said. Basically, this is what he is saying to the students that are going to Zambia. Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Emmerson Mnangagwa University of Zambia Scholarship Program, ED-UNZA Scholarship Program, Hepe Gala. Trustees of the ED-UNZA Scholarship Program, Your Excellency, the Zambia Ambassador to Zimbabwe, Your Excellency, Mr. Chenda, the ED-UNZA Scholarship student, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Professor Fano Tagwira, here represented by Chief Director, Human Resources, Mr. Gonese, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Zimbabwe, Professor Paul Mapumo, Registrar, Dr. Noam Tongoreni, the Librarian, Dr. Chikonzo, the Master of Ceremony, who is the Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Professor Muruwira. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of His Excellency the President of the Republic and patron of the Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa University of Zambia Scholarship Program that we call ED-UNZA Scholarship Program, Comrade Dr. Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, who could not be with us here due to a bereavement in the family, but who definitely is here in deeds and thoughts. We would like to start by extending his warmest congratulations to the 10 students who have been selected to study at the University of Zambia under the Emmerson, Dambudzo, Mnangagwa, University of Zambia Scholarship Program, ED-UNZA Scholarship Program, which is his private, personal initiative. The love for education, the love of country, the love of people, the love of future. The students have been selected from all the 10 provinces of Zimbabwe. You are going off to start your university education at the University of Zambia, funded by the ED-UNZA Scholarship Program. We say congratulations, Makorokoto Amthorpe. Since the patron is a lawyer by profession and training, as the chairman said, 40%, which is 4 of you will study law at the University of Zambia. Who are the 4 who are studying law? Oh, it's the same. Yes. 2 will study computer science. Who are the 2? One will pursue a degree in agriculture. And the other one will enroll in geology. Who is that? We are also very pleased that 2 ladies will enroll in medicine and health science. Who are those? The ED-UNZA Scholarship Program will sponsor students to the University of Zambia annually, as the chairman said. In addition, the ED-UNZA Scholarship Program will also sponsor Zambian students who will study at any state university of their choice in Zimbabwe. These students are already on their way to Zimbabwe. We are pleased to say that selected degree programs are in line with the government of Zimbabwe policies on human capital development, derived from the National Critical Skills Audit of 2018, which showed that although our national literacy rate is over 94%, the national skills levels are at 38%. In the sciences and engineering area, the skills levels are at or below 6%, while low skills levels are at 8%. The patron is therefore committed personally to contribute in addressing these skills gaps by making higher education more accessible in this critical area. The patron puts higher education as one of the core pillars driving our National Development Strategy 1 and the subsequent strategies that will be coming. This is because in the Second Republic, we are of the firm belief that education is the key to the industrialization and modernization of this nation, of Africa, of any nation in the world. In the scheme of national development, it is clear that 1, human needs are fulfilled through 2, a well-configured education that imparts knowledge and skills to provide technological solutions that are deployed to 1, supporting the existing industry, and 2, to create new industry, which is based on international best practice in international development and enterprise. That's an education that provides knowledge and skills for addressing human needs for modernization and industrialization of Zimbabwe has become our main focus as a nation, and we believe as Africa. The national education policy or a doctrine enshrining this kind of productive education in our Zimbabwe is our Zimbabwe Heritage-Based Education 5.0. The investment in human capital development by the patron through the ED-UNZA Scholarship Program is a reflection of his firm desire and conviction to secure Zimbabwe's future as we look forward to attaining Vision 2030, where Zimbabwe must attain an upper middle income economy. The patron's education strategies and deeds or action are based on the intuitive philosophy that a nation can never develop faster than the development of its education. A nation's future is therefore a reflection of what is taught in its classroom, lecture theaters, and laboratories. In other words, we say it's very easy to predict the future of any nation. Just look at what they teach each other, and you know what they will become. The patron is therefore committed to give the best liberating and rewarding education for our people in general and our youth in particular. This can only guarantee our future as a nation and the future of Africa as a continent. To the ED-UNZA scholarship beneficiaries, you are the pioneer recipients of this ED-UNZA scholarship. This is a first. We are also happy and pleased to announce that the Zimbabwe-bound Zambian group of 5 students to study in Zimbabwe under the sponsorship of the ED-UNZA scholarship program are also on their way to Zimbabwe. The patron, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe and Commander-in-Chief of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, expects you to be good ambassadors of Zimbabwe in Zambia. Your behavior should be exemplary. The chairman just stated that the people of Zambia are very good people. So we better be good. We therefore expect you to direct your maximum energy towards your studies. The patron wishes you a pleasant and, remember, a pleasant and industrious stay at the University of Zambia. Zambia is a country which is also home to all of us. Zambia housed the Zimbabwe's freedom fighters, including the patron himself, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe and Commander-in-Chief of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, Comrade Dr. Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Go and pursue your dreams, which are also our dreams of a prosperous and free Africa. The patron is behind you, and the whole nation is behind you, and Zambia is going to welcome you. You have already been welcomed by His Excellency, the Ambassador of Zambia to Zimbabwe. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe. I thank you all. Thank you very much. I stand down as a representative of the party. And I take the position of ED, Events Director, and say our next item is on the presentation of scholarships by the patron, and I'm representing the patron. And in that way, I would like to know from the organizers what is the procedure. The patron now wants to give.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Minister. Dr. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mnangagwa from FBC Awardees. We are one of the sponsors for the ED-UNZA scholarship program. We are very much delighted to be in partnership with the patron for this very good initiative. As FBC, we have made education the cornerstone of our corporate social responsibility. And this is manifesting itself through these initiatives that we are pursuing. And in line with our sponsorship, we've got some learning gadgets that we have brought with us, laptops and tablets that will facilitate learning for the students. So at this point, let me call upon the chairperson of the ED-UNZA trustee, the board chairperson of the board of trustees for the ED-UNZA program, as well as the representative of the patron, to hand over the learning gadgets that we have brought with us to the beneficiaries of the ED-UNZA Scholarship Fund. I would also want to ask the students to also come through so that these gadgets can be handed over to you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, each student, like I did highlight, will be getting a laptop as well as a tablet. So, to assist me, like I said, is the representative of the patron, as well as the chairperson of the board of trustees for the program. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we've got these that you see that have remained behind. We've got 5 students that are coming through from Zambia, and they are also part of the beneficiaries of this initiative. They will also be handed over these learning gadgets.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ABC. That's real corporate social responsibility. And we do not take that for granted at all, because they are building a foundation for the future. And the issue, His Excellency is very happy, extremely happy about that. It's for the future. Now, can I please invite our Vice Chair of the Scholarship Board, Mrs. V.
Honorable Minister, Professor Mnangagwa, is our MC and the representative of our patron, Your Excellency, Zambian Ambassador, Zimbabwe Ichenda, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the ED-UNZA Scholarship Program, Mr. David Mikala, the trustees of the ED-UNZA Scholarship Program,
the Vice Chancellor of the University of Zimbabwe, Professor Paul Mafumo, the ED-UNZA scholarship students, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Higher Education and Tertiary Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Professor Kando Tagura, represented by Mr. Boneso, the Registrar of the University of Zimbabwe, Dr. Noah Tongoreri, the Librarian, Dr. Chikondo, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and singular honor to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on such an occasion. I, on behalf of the ED-UNZA Scholarship Trust, and on my own behalf, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to the patron and founder of ED-UNZA Scholarship Trust, His Excellency the President, Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, for such an unselfish gesture. And for his thoughtfulness in coming up with the founding of this trust. On behalf of the trustees, I would like to thank the founder for entrusting all the trustees to run with this initiative. If the founder not founded, we would not be here as trustees. If the founder not founded, we would not have students going to Zambia today. Your Excellency and patron, speech was so encouraging. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for being very eloquent as if it was yours. The patron himself was schooled in Zambia. And we have confidence that our students are going not to an alien place, but because he was schooled there, he knows the standards that have already been spoken of. So you are not lost, my dear children. We hope the vision of this trust will be fulfilled. Zimbabweans are known for being highly intelligent, and it is my hope that these students will work hard and come back home to develop Zimbabwe and fulfill the desires of the founder and the patron. A big thank you to the Republic of Zambia, and in particular to the University of Zambia, UNZA, for accepting our students into the Higher Institute of Learning. Ambassador Mr. Ichenda, Your Excellency, we really appreciate your presence at this occasion and believe that you will let the Zambian government know of our appreciation. We thank you for your remarks. You have given us the confidence that UNZA is one of the best universities in the world and that our children will be safe there. We are confident that this trust will cement harder the cordial relationship that has always existed between Zimbabwe and Zambia. Naturally, Zambia and Zimbabwe were made to share a lot. We share the border, we share the Zambezi River, and of much significance, we share the Victoria Falls, although it appears magnificently from the Zimbabwean side. At one time, during the Southern Lawyers Association conference, I think it was in 2014, the patron, His Excellency, the President of this country, was the Minister of Justice, and he attended that occasion. And he told us how he used to brag about the Victoria Falls being on the Zimbabwean side, because they were likening it to a beautiful woman who, what would you prefer, seeing from the back or from the front? So when you are seeing Victoria Falls, you see it from the front, so that was the strongest point that Zimbabwe was raising. Our closest to Zambia always makes collaborations very easy. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation to our sponsors FBC, Bank, and MFC. Thank you very much for extending to the trust your support. I've never seen sponsors who are so proactive, who will remind you of the needs of the students, who will tell you that they will need laptops, they will need this and that. We would have even felt grateful if the sponsorship was directly on tuition and nothing else. But they went out of their way. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As you had heard, everything has been paid for by the sponsors, and what is left is for our students to go and excel in their studies and make Zimbabwe proud. Without your sponsorship, the trust would have just been a legal persona with nothing to show for its existence. Ladies and gentlemen, an event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling weeks back. There was a lot of planning and a bird's eye for the details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very dedicated humans who know how to do their job. Thank you very much to our chairman, Mr. Emmerson. The chairman was running this team very fast. If you had left yourself, this was started in November. And by now, we already students going out. It was because the chairman was steering the boat and we were running behind him. When the chairman was speaking, he was taking my words. He started thanking the honorable professor. He's one of our trustees. He was one of the trustees. But let me reiterate that one would think a did not do for him would not have had this occasion. He assisted us through his ministry as well to get in touch with the students, to get in touch with Zambia, he was our educationist amongst us, and he knew very well, he was very well connected. So it made everything very fast. We were able to meet our deadlines because of his availability. He's a very busy man, but he was always available for this. We relied on you, Honorable Professor. We had Mrs. Mlocha, your parent is the student. This lady was organizing things. She would run with things. She would give us minutes where we never met. She gave her own meeting and said, this is the way to go. Many thanks, Farid, for all the work you did. You did not miss any of the slightest ideas that would help this running up and down this organization. You worked so hard, and we are very thankful for that. Mr. Mabunga and Mr. Mshawan, more of sponsors than trustees, but they were so involved. We want to thank you very much for the help. We would have sent them without clothes, but Mr. Mabunga said, oh, you guys, I think these people will need clothes. These people will need this and that. So we want to thank you for all that. I also want to appreciate the Harare Technical College for housing our students en route to Zambia. They would have been stranded without such assistance. Rachel, thank you very much for your speech. You have assured us, and you have assured His Excellency the President, that he will not make a shame of his gesture. To the students, it would not have been this occasion without you. You excelled in your studies and got considered for the opportunity that others have not found. Hard work pays. We are here because of you. Go and be good ambassadors of Zimbabwe, as has been said before. I know you will make it and you will represent your country. Go and learn. Come back and give back to your country. There is this late singer called Matarire. There is one of these songs that said, "Fortune knocks once at a man's door." Don't go and abuse this chance that you have found. It will change your lives and change Zimbabwe. Don't go and waste the knock that has come once. Do not let yourselves down, as the chairman said. Go and make your parents proud and make Zimbabwe proud. And us as trustees as well, we'll be checking on you, finding out how things are. We also want to thank so much the Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Paul Mafu. I think at the 11th hour, for saying yes to having us here today. We want to thank you. We want that we are in a very safe place, everything is being sanitized. Many thanks to you. To our Master of Ceremonies, Honorable Professor Mugula, thank you very much for driving today's program. You did very well. There is actually going to be lunch head outside as we go out to take our lunch. I'm not so sure about the arrangements of some of the lunches that I saw happening outside. I think it's the university doing something. Your Honorable Minister, Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, once again I want to say thank you very much for being here, for attending this occasion. May God bless you all and continue to be safe. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Member. You talk like a lawyer, I think you're a lawyer. And we are really humbled by your vote of thanks. So, of course, we conclude by thanking the vote of thanks. Because nobody might thank you. Thank you. So, at this moment in time, I would really want to thank everybody for having come to the launch and implementation of the ED-UNZA scholarship program. And we want to really thank everybody for supporting this occasion, because His Excellency the President is doing things for posterity as he always does. If you close your eyes and think, you will reflect that he is doing things for the future of this country. In everything that he does, that is, if you close your eyes and think. I think I closed my eyes and I thought, and I say true. Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Thank you.
I think the lunch is said, in the way it is said, it was very nice seeing you. Yeah, what is it? There's a lot of food here.